that took too long. It took me a whole hour just to get past that one part. So I'm an idiot.
Real issue.
Yep.
It might have done that for me too, actually, because I don't see it on my keyboard.
Maybe I should turn my light on.
I'm pretty sure that's only people who like nutrition, basically. Sometimes Xbox is just weird, just give it a minute and it installs. Imagine how, like, funny that would be. So many people are installing Titanfall, just don't.
Does your Wi-Fi still turn off at... Does your Wi-Fi turn off at 9 still, even on weekends? Well...
These widow selling guys, come on. Holy shit, I catched 3 iridium fish this time. Like, purpose.
I'll be right back.
Nice. Literally, like, almost every other Titanfall post I see are people talking about how it's fixed. Let me make sure my shit's doing this song, okay?
Oh, that was too... Oh, actually, I could check if... I could... There's an achievement for her, right?
Did you open the size or kick you out?
Please! What? Stop! Suki route.
Yeah. Rio thinks he's Ballast? What's his name? I don't know. Bliss. I knew that.
Oh!
Your
Oh, that's
ass is
interesting.
not Bliss, Daniel. No.
Uh, the only time you can ever make a poem from Monica is in, Act 3. That makes sense. Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I've been gone for now. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me. I at least keep my word.
Bro, the maestro simply
Well, I'm
played the
back to the
game better,
literature
man.
club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already... Oh boy, that was weird. Oh, Daddy.
Thunderbird?
Daddy.
Thunderbird's probably more
wait,
useful,
no,
but
no.
Maestro's also really nice.
Okay. So I just started talking to Yuri, and her face, it wasn't her face. Like, her body was the same, but her face was different. Yuri's face changed for the better. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Whoa, boy!
What?
Natsuki falling through the ceiling while she's green.
Jank. That is the
Natsuki.
most cringe pick ever. He was also fucking one shot. Nah, his finisher was not the best.
Come on, love who deserves it. Stop. You already have to be judged here by Monaco.
Cause dog.
Don't
Fucking,
know how you
what was
kinda
his name?
just come
Legion?
here and hang out, or what?
I speak.
But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the enemy.
Is it my turn in this class?
That's not right.
Okay. Anyways, shut the fuck up. You already interrupted me once. Anyways, so, Legion, the Titan with the minigun, right? His execution, you literally impale the other Titan, basically impale, with your minigun. You lift them up into the air, and then you fucking mag dump them.
Okay,
Anyways, what are you saying
this
to that?
is weird.
Yeah. They should have the shadow boxing finisher on.
Hey Danny. Do you, so I kinda guessed on, like, in, the second part of the game, the two girls would be acting weird. But did Monica show up over the text for you? Like, how am I supposed to read if she's, like, in front of it all? I can kind of read some of it out. Natsuki... Proportionally... Wait. Natsuki... Something have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga. Oh wait, it's the same thing as before. What was it? Natsuki has a... Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. That's what it says. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. They seem to have...
What'd they do?
My bread is like...
Bro, Siren asked him, like, you stupid fucking idiot.
Yeah. I think Natsuki just noticed that Monika's not normal. Because what I could read is that she keeps stuttering M. So my guess is she's trying. Natsuki finds herself stuck between seeing Monika and manga. Oh, manga's literature swiftly defeated. Natsuki plops back to her seat. I'm sorry. I'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance. Anyway. Yeah, she didn't do that before. Yuri never, looked at Natsuki like that before. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up... Yeah. I'm not gonna read all that. Perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm not in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Why is my bread just falling apart?
It was more fun, like... Yeah, it was more fun, like, trying to duck, weave, and, like, rodeo on the Titans than actually being in the Titan.
Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh my gosh, that's nice. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so I thought it would keep your attention, even if you might not, if you don't usually read. I don't remember her doing this early. It's weird.
Another catfish, let's fucking go.
And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is the girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew.
In conclusion, damn.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Your face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice an intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. I think you're right, Danny. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance. Oh my god, my freaking controller. She sneaks an arc glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second, but that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I just spaced out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. I don't know. I like it. It's just really hard for me to concentrate if I don't read it out loud. It's also +1 that Mushroom can hear it, so. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. That is hilarious. So it's a Russian book, more or less. That makes a lot more sense. A Russian book. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front of the book. Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison.
When the Doki Doki's lore gets so deep.
Yeah, this is literally, shoot. What is this called? Hey, what was that thing that happened in the 40s? Do you remember?
Super experiments? Is that a thing? Like sleeper
No,
aliens?
not... Nah, but this literally sounds like, shoot. What was the whole thing with Hitler and everything called? Yeah, this feels like the Holocaust. Sorry, I wasn't born back then. I wouldn't remember it that well.
I wasn't born back then.
Wait, well, wait, I'm sorry, but I literally forgot, Holocaust. This literally sounds like the Holocaust, just hear this. Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. That's... No, he did.
Sure he
did. He did.
Yeah, no, he definitely did.
He tried to figure out ways on making it so women wouldn't give birth anymore, and to make it so that all Jews would lose the traits that make them Jewish and all that. And cause I don't care about the name of it. I mean, it's history. I'll learn the history. Like, I can't remember names of the events, but I can remember the events. Like, if I were to remember a past thought, I wouldn't remember the exact day it happened or something like that. I would just remember that it happened. Yep. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines. That lust for blood. Did not see that coming. I don't think that's part of the Holocaust. But the facility gets even worse, and they start severely breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, selectively. That might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. This book, I mean, not the same about the limbs. That's kind of dark. That's kind of dark, isn't it? What? No, I was just I was just reading this, but I just got something popped in my head. That book sounds like a mixture of the Holocaust and the plot of Aliens. That's the perfect story of a book. The Alien Holocaust.
Not like only humans would do if we did see aliens in real life, though.
Like, you know, like what I meant by aliens, right? The horror movies. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of a dark. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri, what?
Yeah, stop being
what? Something went up your butt or something? Yeah, did the other half of the banana go up your butt? Ah, crap! I accidentally skipped the one. Are you? Stop!
Stop!
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but in her mind seems to be completely different. Just like his kind of story. No, it sounds like it's about killing monsters and all that. Wait, The Portrait of Markov. That just sounds like a horror story. Markov's a Russian name, though, right?
It's Russian.
Of course, it takes place in Russia.
Nah.
It's like, oh my god, my nose keeps going. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants it to be evil. Oh, what the heck? But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. The text is different. That's it. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? That was creepy. She started speaking without even me, like, she just constantly kept speaking and I wasn't controlling it.
Huh.
Not again. Sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
Well, I mean, that makes sense, that makes sense.
When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, my whole body gets... Why does it keep doing that? Wait, I didn't read that. Wait. My whole body does what when you read books?
Hey, yo!
No, why does it keep going to... My phone keeps going to... I don't have I'm not in incognito mode.
What?
My phone... I don't know what's wrong. It keeps saying I'm in incognito mode, even though I'm obviously not. And every time I turn it off, it just...
Where are you searching up, Dominic?
I'm not in it, though. Like, look. I could even show my stream. I'm not in incognito mode. If I press this button... Oh, finally it works. Oh.
Chewing stick artifacts.
Why did it bug
What
out?
the hell? Danny. I was fishing and I got a treasure chest. I got a thing called a fucking chewing stick. It's an artifact that I can donate to the museum.
Yuri say
Chewing stick. It's a stick that's been chewed.
Text turned
fucking rabbit dog.
Black. What are you doing? Oh. Wait, no. What is it? What did she say? What does she say?
She proclaimed. Fuck.
I could always look at it later. I don't know why, but when I'm making a stream, I can't go back in the stream and check what I did, but once it ends, I can just do that. Guess it makes a little bit of sense. I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry I ended up saying something strange. And please stop if I start talking too much. I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can
Let's
listen
go, I got another Iridium
is
fish.
a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well start reading it though. Oh, but sure. Oh, that freaking scared. Oh, that
scared you.
Oh, she, it hurts.
What happened?
It's okay. She jump scared me.
Poor Dominic. Dominic, if this is how you react getting jump scared in a horror game, you're not gonna survive Spooky's jump scare mansion. You will not survive. You'll die from a fucking heart attack.
Well.
Oh. I would
Louis.
survive Luigi's Haunted Mansion. I would box the ghosts.
Oh, that actually freaked me out. The thing is, like, I feel like I would be fine with Spookies, because you know there's going to be jump scares in that. I didn't know there's going to be jump scares in this game. That freaked me out. She was all normal and everything, and then her, like, she bugged out, and she became... She became, like, black and red, and there was smearing all over, and, like, a screeching noise happened, and it freaked me out, but it was all so fast.
I have 3, alright, 4.
It's only like halfway in the game, so it's going to do this more often, isn't it? Yes. Or actually, it's probably... Wait, no, not...
I have 4 iridium fish in my
don't have
inventory
to,
right
but...
now. I have 5 iridium fish
what
in
are
my
you
inventory
saying?
right now.
Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine. I just sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Oh my god. Yeah, are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not anything you should worry, I don't want you to worry. It's just something I'm not used to. That's it. Reading is with company. Oh my god, I can't read anymore. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Holy
right? Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read.
Danny?
It's not a particularly bad thing.
I
Maybe
got
a little
another
shocking,
treasure chest from fishing.
but
I got
the
2
feeling
rubies
is somewhat comforting.
and 2 pieces of iridium ore. Fallen.
Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in blood. What the heck?
Or whatever.
Every couple of sentences, she starts bugging out and it says she was bathing in blood.
Relatable.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Oh, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lead in a bit better, her shoulders almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right arm to hold the book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to read. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same for my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I could turn pages and Yuri slide under the thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled so close together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Oh my eye. Oh what? Yeah. God, it's only 30 minutes. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glanced over at Yuri's face and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. I continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I assume that she's finished at the page before me, so I turn by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence, even so turning the page almost feels like intimate. Oh my god. Oh, intimate? What does intimate mean? Whatever. Like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not, really. I was just thinking the way she second guesses things. She says all that. That's what you were talking about, sorry. Thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why it came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a bit fidgety ever since I started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. You're breathing a little. Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest and feels her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri just acted a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note of where we left off in the book, and we slip back my bag.
I'm back.
Wait, Yuri's not here, so you think she's in the other room? I guess not. Monica, probably. I should start with Monica. Her says she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting an effort. Hi. Oh my god, why the heck did my jaw hurt? Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Do you think her tips will be the exact same as the first one? First, like, set of them? I feel like it makes sense, but I have a feeling she'll say different things. I don't know. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Good job. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I expected you to go for something more so deep. I didn't expect that. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it always counts up when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like is a bad thing though. But sometimes I feel the impression that she's just totally giving up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with lots of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interactions, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, you're back. She's back, but she's hiding her arms. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Alright. I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. Suppose I should get to my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. So I'm pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. Means I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, I'll read it then. Wait, hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frankly glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic, there must be a way out. It's right here, he's right here. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. Okay.
Also, before I go, not the pen!
Oh, the pen! My broccoli church soup's cold. I don't know why my mom gave me so much. That's it. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performing out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of empathy recently. Epiphany. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. There we go. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. How long have I been doing this? 39 minutes, really? Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on a piece of paper and tidy it up later. Another way of thinking about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That was the exact same. I feel Yuri's best choice. Please don't jump scare me again. Yuri reads the poem. I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong. I guess you're right. Why am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? You're used to imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at the poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She places her finger along the words of the poem, so she's breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different kind of skills and techniques that go with the writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Asuki can be a little bit biased sometimes. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Asuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, so that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, this is a short one. She's usually one who makes the big ones. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate breath. The amber glow bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calms breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I'm sorry, I have such terrible hair, right? What? I was thinking that. Oh, I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Oh, it's called script. That's what my mom reads, so that's probably the reason why I write so fast. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Excuse me. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. Well, remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki. If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now, knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, told you that you weren't gonna like it. I liked it. What? Just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be a sophisticated stuff. So people don't even take my handwriting seriously. But it's the point of the poem for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message as less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it's hard, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I set up for a rhyme and at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you do. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I just realized something. For some reason I was thinking there was 2 days you do poems, but I'm pretty sure there's actually 3 days you do poems. Oh. Excuse me. Okay, I found out something interesting. Wait, what's this? I don't know, I guess I could try that. It won't work though. Just gonna yesterday. That's what I mean to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't. Something play. Phew. Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me.
I got some spaghetti.
Oh,
Dominic.
Oh. What?
You know the whole character AI stuff?
Yeah.
I'm about to send it to you on Discord, but while I was waiting for my spaghetti to heat up, I did some shenanigans on it. I sent it to you on Discord.
Okay.
Okay. Yuri.
Danny. I found out there are like somewhat good endings, but it's only for like characters. But do you know if you could access them in part 2? Because I can't really. I'm already past part 1. So. Because it says if you make all three perfect poems about one character, and then always choose them first and always side with them, it could access a good ending. But it might be too late for me. It also didn't work for me. Actually, wait. Yeah, Wait, did you? Oh, wait.
Yep.
Wait, where is it? Did you say Discord?
Yeah, I sent you on Discord.
Oh, yeah, because, Yuri started talking about the pen, and then you started saying it, so is that what that gave you the idea?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do this. Wait. I'm Yuri. Welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Would you like some tea? Oh, Yuri, do you still have that pen I let you borrow? Yes, I believe I do. Let me search through my bag here, rummaging through bag. I found it. Here you are. It looks like you used quite a bit. I grabbed the pen. Why is that highlighted so much?
Because whenever you do an action, I think you can just put in quotes or something, but whenever you do an action in character AI, usually you like have to put like brackets onto it so it boldens the characters and like separates all the action from your character's words.
What the heck is your icon? Slender. Yeah.
My character AI, it lets you name your character. So I named mine Wendy's employee. But my character's profile picture, it's a meme of a shadowy figure standing in a corner and saying, "Bitches be like Slender Man. The more I get this paper, the angrier they get."
Oh, that's funny. Yes, what is it? Why is it sticky? Well, why is it sticky? Well, you said it could be used, that I could use it. I mean, it's just a pen, right? Doesn't really matter if it's sticky, does it? Glances at the pen, then back to Wendy. Yuri, what did you do with my pen? Well, it's just a pen, right? I mean, why would I do anything with a pen? It's not like you're going to write with a sticky pen, would you? It's perfectly fine, really. Yuri, look at me. Looks at Wendy. Yes. What did you do? Mercy chuckles. It's just a pen. What are you looking at me like that for? It's not like I did anything to it. What is that? Yeah? Okay, bye. Oh my god, that is hilarious.
I'm so unbelievably happy character AI was more accurate.
I don't think that happened, but oh, she does? Did that happen?
How does that even get brought up in the game? Like, did one of the other like people like tell you about it, or did...
I don't think that happened to me yet. Like, I remember talking about a pen, but I don't think anything was wrong with the pen. I mean, if it happens, it's probably gonna happen again in part 2. I don't know. Something happens to her yet.
I put spaghetti sauce in the glasses.
Oh. I don't think actually, I'm not gonna do a good ending, because I believe it did say there was a good ending to this game because of DDLC Plus. Wait. Are there good endings to DDLC? There's a good ending in DDLC, also known as the special ending. It's a happy ending version of the game, and the players receive a special letter from Dan Salvetto, the creator. There are 3 endings to DDLC. That intrigues me. What are all 3 endings to DDLC? There's the normal ending, the good ending, and the quick ending. My guess is the quick ending's when you skip everything. Okay, the normal ending is Sayori's ending. That makes sense. Well, actually, that makes sense. Game endings, the normal ending. Didn't save him. Or didn't save him. Normally the first.
I'm helping. Yeah, where in plastic?
Wait, there's a fourth part. There's a fourth part of the game.
There is.
There's a secret fourth part of the game.
Secret.
Wait, what? What did you say? You said what's part of the... No, it says... Oh, wait, the normal ending... So I already messed up the normal ending? That's funny. It says you have to... That doesn't seem like a normal ending. The ending happens if the player didn't save or load their game. Girls. And normally the first ending players go through. But I've already done that.
Hey, Danny. Guess how much money we have in Stardew now? 4,830. Stardew. What about Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege?
Oh, that's funny. I never thought of doing that.
What?
You could literally delete... Wait, this is funny. You could literally delete Monica's file before the game even starts.
What happens then?
It gives you the quick ending.
Who was Naracha?
Wait, I need to see this. Wait, what the heck? So which...
Oh. Did you install character AI? By the way, Danny, there's another one called Chai, C-H-A-I. It's like generally worse than character.ai, except no filter.
Oh my god, I just...
And you get
think
like
I spoiled it.
70
That is
free messages
cool.
every 2 hours, I think. So, do with that information what you will, Daniel.
Okay, I figured it out. Okay, so this is what I have figured out. So the normal ending is if you just do everything how you'd normally do the whole thing. The good ending is the DDLC plus ending, which is an added ending, and the quick ending is just the ending where you just immediately delete Monica.
So what happens if you do immediately delete Monica? Does the game just like crash? Or does it give you...
it rolls the credits.
Nice.
Yeah, and I never realized. I thought that DDLC only added those little short stories, but no, it actually adds a whole new ending.
Yeah. Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's already too late. I'll just play it normally. I'll restart after this. After I beat the first playthrough, I'll just restart it and do like a completionist kind of route. It shouldn't be that hard if I just skip through everything.
Really thinks he's Alexander.
I mean, if I Oh, whoa. How long have I been playing this for? Oh, it's not bad. Oh, how's that make me Alex?
Because he's like a complete completionist in like everything.
Well, the thing is, I don't think I've ever seen a good ending to this game. So, because I guess nobody thinks of like looking into everything. But I did find out how to access it, so that's cool.
Hey Danny, do you ever think there'll be a Stardew Valley 2? Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll end the stream now. Bye bye stream.